So guys, look, this, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm going to get the ingredients for the tamales. I've never made it ever in my life, so
it's gonna be a disappointment.
Oh my gosh, I hope it's bomb. But anyways, I'm gonna try to attempt to make it. I got my list. Ooh, like smack on my face. So wish me luck, you guys. My ingredients, that's what it's called, right?
Good.
Okay, I got my list.
Got the recipe.
So check.
Hurry, dude.
God, get the way. Let me enjoy.
She's home. Alone.
Who's home? Hey.
Cut that out. I remember grandma using
And
that.
I never made. Yes, grandma does. But do I get 2? Cause like I need 4 pounds. Is this 4 pounds?
Does it say 4 pounds?
No, it says 2 pounds. You good? So I'm gonna get the other stuff at Kent's, and then they do have corn stuff.
Kent's is closed.
No, it's not. Okay, anyways.
Oh. Get the $9 one. Didn't you already get those?
I have to get 2. There's one.
Wait, what kind of tamales you making?
The ones that grandma makes, cabrón.
How's this journey, Jade? Third store.
All right, I'm gonna just get 2. Not if this one, way. Estás pendejo.
I'm reading the chili pods.
This one right here. That's
Third.
the last one. Look, there's nowhere else.
Oh my god, so crazy.
I just want to know that I got the last one.
So crazy, Jade. You're so crazy.
I guess it's like any type of lard.
I just want to give a huge shout out to Simply Mama Cooks. This is her recipe, and you guys, it was delicious. Make sure to go show her some love too. And let's get started.
Hey beautiful, so I'm back at the house. So I got everything that I need for the tamales, and I'm so freaking excited. Like, I'm so hyped. You guys seen how excited I was when we were at Kent's. This is gonna be my first attempt on making tamales, and I hope they come out good, because you guys heard all the crap my brother was talking, and I want it to be good where I see the babe grab like seconds, even thirds and stuff like that, and like the kids fight over it. Like, once my kids fight over food, I know I did a good job at cooking it, and I feel happy. So hopefully I do it all right, you guys. Okay, you guys, so I opened up the corn husk. Here they are. I'm so freaking happy that one place had them. Gotta clean them. So clean them, make sure that they don't have like any nasty stuff, just like with anything else. You gotta make sure that they're clean, and then we're gonna leave them soaking so that's easier.
All right, loves, another way you can rinse them is doing it like this, whatever works for you. So I did it both ways because I have made tamales more than once after doing it the first time. So yeah. So whatever way works for you.
All right, so I have them both soaking until they get a little bit more softer. So like maybe like a couple hours, because it's gonna take 8 hours for the meat to be cooked. So I'm gonna leave these as long as I possibly can so that it's easier when I put the masa on. Okay, so now for the chuck tender beef meat. So I got 2 packets, and I believe it's, how much is this? I think this one is 2 pounds. Yeah, so 2 pounds, 2 pounds. So in total I have 4 pounds, because there's a lot of us. I know if I just make one, it's not gonna be enough. I'm hoping 2 pounds is gonna be enough, so I'm gonna cut it. All right, guys, so now we're going to apply the meat into our pot that we just got earlier. So applying it, I swear it's like I'm always talking about makeup. So putting it in the pot. We're going to add some water. Oh yeah. Then we're going to add 2 cubes of the beef. Oh wait, let me break this up first. I add 2 of the cubes, so 5 cloves of the garlic, and then we're going to add,
put that one over here. That just bugged me because they all look there.
Onion.
Those are some pretty big onions.
Yes, put that in there.
You're not gonna cut them out to make it more separated and juicy?
Let's see, hold on.
So it should look something like this. Put it in our crock pot on high for 6 hours.
Oh, you guys, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so delicious. Oh yeah.
right, now since we have all the chiles, what we're going to do is just remove the seeds. Make sure that you get all the seeds that you possibly can out. So what I did is just cut them. Sometimes I even cut them down the middle and just remove them, moved the chile around, and then some would just fall. Some I had to work a little bit harder, but just try to remove as much seeds as possible. Once we do get them to boil, more seeds will come out as well. But just try to get all the seeds that you possibly can. So after you're done, put them in the pot, wash them out, put water, and then bring them to a boil. All right, once I brought it to a boil, turn it off, and I'm just going to let it chill for like 30 minutes until they're very, very, very soft. So 30 minutes.
Now I'm going to start separating the beef. Oh, that was hot.
If you cooked your meat long enough, it is seriously just going to it's just going to fall apart. And it's going to be so easy to shred. So easy. So save the juice that you have that was in the pot, because we're going to be using that later. Make sure to strain it so that all the like the chunky meat and stuff like that. I thought my camera was recording this part, but it didn't. So I'm sorry. I never removed all the stuff that was left behind, but it should look something like this. So make sure you drain it. Now we're going to grab all the chiles, put them in the blender, okay? And we're going to grab the onions that were used, the garlic that was used, so everything that we had in the pot, like the onions and garlic, put that in the blender because we're going to use that, all right? Then we're going to use a cup of the beef broth, all right? We're going to use a cup, I'm going to add like 2 new garlics in there, you know, let's give it some more flavor, and then blend it up. This is seriously so good, you guys. It tastes so good. If you guys have not watched my enchiladas video, I will link it down below and up here so you guys can check it out. This sauce is so good. So now you're going to drain this as well. Is it called drain? You guys know what I mean, okay? So you're going to put it in here. You're going to mix your spoon and just run it through, okay? You're just going to move the spoon around, move it around, because it's going to have seeds. It's going to have other, like the leaves and stuff from the chile, not the leaves. You guys know what I'm talking about. This stuff. So make sure you do that, okay? So don't just like pour the sauce because you want to be like, you know, like, oh, whatever, a little lazy. No, do this step because it really does matter. And you don't want all of this in the sauce. It's not going to taste good. You're not going to be able to enjoy the tamales. So just doing this step, make sure you do it, okay? And then you should have your sauce like this. So now I'm just going to heat up my pan, add a little bit of oil, move it all around with a napkin. Boom, done. Turn it on, pretty hot. And then I'm going to add the sauce. See, it's a little hot. I did a little too hot. I jumped back a little bit. But I'm going to add the sauce. And I'm going to save a little bit of the sauce as well for the masa. So now I added the beef in there, mixed it in, and I let it cook for a little bit. Good like 5 minutes so that the sauce marinates really, really, really good on the meat. So you can leave it as long as you want. You can even save some meat, you know, put it to the side because it is so freaking good. And make sure you're tasting your food, you guys. All right, now on to making the masa. I went in with 6 cups, and I know some people just freehand this, but this is my first time, so I made sure that I did the measurements right. So I went in with some baking powder, 1 tablespoon, and then I went in with some salt. And then I went in with this lard. I went in with 2 cups. And then I just started mixing with my hand, okay? Just start breaking it up. You can heat up the lard so that it's just an oil, but I just went in like this. And then I saved a cup of the sauce that we made, you guys, and I just added that in the masa, and I just started mixing it in. And since the masa was hot, it kind of like helped with the lard as well. Then I went in with the rest of the beef broth, and I just went in, start moving. You guys can add a little bit more water if it's starting to get too dry. It's honestly go off how it feels, okay? And taste the masa también, because you guys want the masa to taste good. So make sure you're tasting it, making sure that it tastes good. So now I laid out the corn husk on the paper towel just so that it can dry, because I don't want to go in with it wet because the masa will slip. So laying it out like this for a couple of like minutes, half hour to an hour, it definitely helps, and it was super duper easy. All right, now let's start cutting up our queso fresco. A lot of people don't use this, but it's so good, you guys. Give it a try if you guys haven't. So I bought the 2-pack at Sam's Club, and I'm just going to cut it up. The size of how much queso you want to put in the tamales is really up to you. Me, I wanted everyone to enjoy. So I went in with it pretty thick because it just tasted so freaking good, you guys. So now I'm just setting up, and this is how I did it. Okay, I had a bowl of the beef, I had the masa, I had the cheese, then I just had the cookie pan, the cookie tray. I don't know what you guys call this, but I put it just there. So I would just do the tamal and then put it there just because it was easier for me. So I just grabbed a little bit of masa like this, and then I just started spreading it. You can add as much masa as you want. My in-laws, they really like the masa to go on really, really thick. Me personally, I really don't. So this is all up to you, you guys. How much meat you want to add, how much queso you want to add, how much of the masa you want to add. If you want it thick, if you want it thin, it's literally all up to you because it's for your taste, your tasting, your taste buds. So I went in with the back of the spoon, and then I would just go in and spread and, you know, add kind of like this much. Okay, this to me was like, all right, that's a good amount. And then I would add the beef, add a little bit, add a lot, and I would just go off like that, you know, like, okay, there, that's a good size. Look at babe over here, so I'll make queso. And then I would fold it, boom, put it right there, and then it would just literally repeat, and this is so time consuming. I don't know what I thought, you know. Now since I'm grown over here making tamales, I'm like, you know what, Grandma, I appreciate you, because she would always make these for us when we would ask, but it is a lot of work. It's definitely worth it, but it's a lot of work. It's really easy, it's just very time consuming. There you go. See, that one got a little queso, and I just folded it up, and then boom, done. So again, the portions are all up to you guys. So this is just me showing you me grabbing the masa in the back of the spoon, and then just moving it around the corn husk, just moving it around. I know I see other people just go ham and add so much, but honestly, this worked for me. And I was like, yeah. The babies didn't complain. Babe didn't complain. So I was like, yes, score. And the in-laws liked it. So it was like double score. So it's really up to you guys. So yeah. I'm so glad that I'm finally getting to show you guys. And look, I just put it right there. Boom, done. Oh, I just want to show this one off. It's so beautiful.
So I'm all finished. Now we're going to cook them. This one has the beef with queso and just some with queso just alone. And then these ones are all of the beef. I can't wait.
Alright, so this is just clips of the first batch that I made when I made tamales, and then the second batch that I made because I was like, oh, I'm going to need to make more because now I feel cool, you know? So I put them in, there's a big pot, it has water underneath, and then it has like a, kind of like a lid on top, and then you add all the tamales on top of that. And then I put a lot of corn husk on top so that they cook and get like moist and stuff, and yeah. So I put the corn husk like this, put the lid on top like this, put a timer for 4 hours, and done.
All right, you guys. So it's already night. We started cooking like 30, but the tamales taste so freaking good, huh, babe?
Yeah.
So freaking good, and I'm so glad that I recorded the whole process so that you guys can make them también, and then I can remake them and stuff. And I'm so glad that I actually like followed the recipe instead of like trying to like switch it up. But guys, it tastes so good. I'm so freaking glad. Like, oh, and the ones with queso, oh my god, I should have just made them all with queso because they taste bomb. Like, so good. So now, like, for the holidays, I'm like, Mom, you're making tamales? I'm like, I guess, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, I'm so happy, you guys. Okay, so I put makeup on for you guys real quick, but, and for pictures, it's done. So we're gonna take them out.
Wait, I don't want to.
Okay, look. I just want to remove all these. Because you said the one with a lot of cheese?
Yeah, that one.
It was this one? Okay. Ooh. That looks so good. You know, it looks like a cannoli. Look, you guys, I'm like super proud of myself. Babe's gonna take some to his parents. Mira. Ooh. My eyelash is about to pop up, but don't judge me.
They are so delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this cooking video. Let me know your guys' recipes down below. I would love to try them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Te quiero mucho. Besos a todos. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.